everyone, Jen Shlomovich here. It has been a while since I have done one of these Tea Time with Jen videos where I sit down and talk with a cup of tea and share what's been going on in my life lately, as well as what I'm working on for the Confident Vegan. So before I dive in, because I have a lot of different things to talk about, I recently got this mug that says, "Please be patient with me. I'm from the 1900s." And I've been trying not to buy mugs for a while because I love mugs, especially cute ones, but I could not put this one down. So, anyway, it's crazy to think how long ago the 1900s were. We are almost 26 years into this century, and it has been something, hasn't it? Um, Anyway, I just wanted to share my latest cool mug. And I am drinking this lavender tea from Buddha Teas. It is one of my favorite teas, and it's very soothing and has just this really delicious light floral flavor. Anyway, so I just wanted to share that. Wow, it has been a while since I have chatted on here like this. 3 or 4 months. I didn't check before that. I think it was before the summer. Had a very busy summer. My stepson had graduated college and got married all in the month of June, so that was exciting, but also a lot to do. And so yeah, it was really great. It was all good stuff, but it was just a very busy time. And so yeah, and then the summer was just busy with a lot of life. Life was lifing. Um, and one thing that I was debating about sharing on here, because it is personal, but I feel like I should share a little bit about it because I know I appreciate when I hear women's stories dealing with this, and that's the subject of perimenopause. Man, did that really hit me this summer? Yeah, without getting too detailed, long story short, I discovered that at the end of the summer that I had a polyp in my uterus and just a lot of other issues with sleep and other stuff, that just everything was off. And then I had to get that polyp removed back in October. And thankfully, everything came back normal. But it was just dealing with all these like challenges with my body. Things didn't feel right, seem right. And, you know, for a bit, putting it off, not wanting to make, not wanting to overreact, but also not wanting to underreact with getting checked out. And then when I did, I needed to get a minor surgery. And thankfully, now everything is fine. But the thing that I'm dealing with still with the perimenopause is the sleep. And I recently went for my yearly checkup with getting blood work done. And my doctor was joking around how, like, she calls it the 3 a.m. club because it's true. I'm like up, be around like 3:30 in the morning, and I can't go back to sleep. And it's either because I have to use the bathroom and then my brain is just wired. And it's not like any specific thoughts either. I'm just like wide awake. And then sometimes my cat, Minora, she's like, "Oh, you're up? Come hang out with me." And so I go in the living room with her because I don't want to wake up my husband. And then eventually I get sleepy around 5 a.m. and I maybe can get an hour in and then I'm up for the day. So it's gotten better the past couple of weeks. Like I've lucked out and had a few nights where I've gotten 6 hours of sleep, which is pretty good for me. So anyway, yeah, it's been an adjustment with just, dealing with life in your, upper 40s. You know, it's an adjustment. Uh, so yeah, just dealing with that. Things are better in some ways, but the sleep part and sometimes just feeling off. But if you're a woman who has gone through this, I would love, to hear your experiences if you feel like sharing any tips, suggestions. But I do want to emphasize the importance of going to the doctor. It's something that I had put off for a bit, um, especially the general checkup that I went to last week. I shared a while back, like last year. I went to the doctor to have my blood work checked, and I was anemic for the first time ever, and as being a vegan. And the doctor at that time who I was seeing, she gave me a prescription for, I think it was like the ferrous sulfate iron supplement, and it just gave me a lot of intestinal issues. And what I asked her how long and I needed to be on it after a few months of being on it, and her response was, as long as you are vegan. And that was when I was like, all right, well, you're no longer my doctor. I just basically told her that there are other ways to get iron as a vegan, and that was that. So finally, after putting it off, and putting it off, because I was due to go for my yearly checkup back in July, I finally did it because as I was dealing with all these perimenopause things, I discovered my blood pressure was high. And that concerned me and made me realize, you know what? I need to go to the doctor now and find out what's going on with me and get my blood work checked. So I did that. And the good news is I am no longer anemic. My vitamin D and my B12 levels are all fine. The supplements I'm taking are I get supplements from Future Kind. I really like them. Uh, they helped, and my levels are normal. However, yeah, I have high cholesterol. My A1C was up like a point into pre-diabetic and high triglycerides. And now, as a vegan, I've been vegan again for over 8 years. How can this happen? Well, genetics and weight gain can, you can be a vegan and still have these things to contend with, especially if you have genetics and other lifestyle factors. So for me, I I've talked about this also before on my channel when I've done personal sharing, but my dad died in November of 2022. And not long after that, I gained like 40 pounds, like over the course of several months. After that, in 2023, there was a lot happening in 2023, dealing with the loss of my dad and the emotional aftermath of that. My son was graduating high school and applying for different colleges, and we were moving. So there was a lot of like life happening, and my go-to way of dealing with intense emotions that I don't want to feel is take it out on food. Um, and because I work from home, I don't have the same, I don't do the same level of activity as I used to when I commuted in the city. And so I've gained this weight and it's been really hard to get it off. Like I lost about 10 pounds earlier this year and I've gained it back again. And so I know I need to really increase my exercise. So uh yeah, I was happy to hear that I'm not a nutrient deficient vegan. Um, but it was concerning that, again, with my parents' genetics, I'm predispositioned for these things. But I know a whole food, plant-based diet is a wonderful way that can help reverse this in most cases. And I've been eating whole food plant-based mostly for a while, um, not as much processed. I still have a processed thing here and there. Um, so I got the eating part. Well, I've been doing so much better. Vegan cheese is like one of my things that I was eating more of than I probably should have. And with the genetics that I have, because that's got a lot of like saturated fat with like coconut oil or palm oil. And so, anyway, you know, working through it. It's challenging and it can be difficult, especially when you eat mostly healthy. Especially in the past like 2 months, I've been eating really healthy. But it's the exercise piece and the losing weight because this extra 40 pounds has been sitting on me for for 2 years, and I need to really work at it. And it's hard because when you're going through perimenopause, your metabolism is also shot. So I feel like I shared a lot here. But it's been a lot, and I know other people deal with these things too. And if you're someone who's also feeling frustrated about these same things, um, you know, there's lots of support out there, and it's so important to prioritize your health and well-being. I talk about that all the time on The Confident Vegan. I lost my mom to a heart attack in 2007, and it really made me proactive and taking care of my health. And I was doing so well until I gained all this weight. And now it's how do I get it off? So I'm working on that and, taking it one day at a time. And, but if you haven't gone to the doctor in a long time, I really recommend doing it. I know it's it's hard, right? It's like ignorance is bliss. It's like we don't want to know what's going on, but the sooner we catch these things, then the sooner we can do something about it. Yeah, so pivoting from all the health stuff, I have also been very busy with my awesome friend, Kimberly Winters, who has the podcast, Did You Bring the Hummus? We launched that vegan morning show back in March 17th of this year on St. Patrick's Day. And we go live every Monday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern. And we have had some incredible conversations and interviews. And we just have such great content. Like, I'm really proud of the work that we've been doing there. And I remember like we were planning this for such a long time. And then we finally launched. And it's just, I'm so proud of the work that we're doing. And I'm excited to see what we do next year. We have some great ideas that we're planning to do for that vegan morning show. So if you haven't checked it out, you can watch our replays on our channel. I'll include the link in the notes below this video. And also, if you have not checked out Kimberly's podcast, Did You Bring the Hummus? I think you should go check it out. It's really great. She has amazing conversations on there, and I can't say enough amazing things about Kimberly in general. So go check it out. I also recently got certified as a vegan lifestyle coach and educator through Victoria Moran's Main Street Vegan Academy. I also did this with Kimberly, and it was such an intense program with all the books and documentaries and coach practice and just a lot of hours in class. But it was such an incredible experience connecting with so many other vegans and just learning more. Like I knew what I needed to know to be vegan, but now like I know so much, and I've wanted to teach about it in so many different ways. And this really taught me and inspired me on how I can go about doing that. We had amazing instructors, and yeah, and Victoria is amazing. And she also has a podcast, Main Street Vegan, that if you haven't checked out, you should go check that out as well. But yeah, it was just an incredible experience. We started in the end of September and just completed on November 8th. And yeah, it was a lot of work, but finished it. Got my certificate emailed to me today at the time I'm recording this, which today is November 18th, and I'm going to be posting this on November 19th. 2025. So the time, yeah, so I got it today, and I'm really excited on taking this knowledge and just newfound insight on working in the vegan world. Let's see, what else did I want to share? I wanted to talk about my health. I wanted to talk about that vegan morning show and my certification. What else do I have going on? I know every once in a while I talk about how I'm planning on putting out a program and I start working on this, and then things start to flow and then they have it. And so it's really taken me longer than I have anticipated to have other outlets of support for the Confident Vegan. And I feel like since I've done the Main Street Vegan Academy program, I've gotten a little more clarity on what that is. And so I am going to be spending some time working on what that is going to be. And one of the things I am planning on doing is doing work on TikTok. I have been avoiding TikTok like the plague. It's all these social media platforms are so intimidating, but a coach had suggested it to me and really encouraged me to try it and step out of my comfort zone. So I did create the Confident Vegan TikTok uh, channel, but I haven't posted anything up on it. But I do want to do a lot of cooking on there, and so I feel like this passion for cooking and teaching others how to cook vegan, as well as improve their health by eating more plants, is a direction that I really would like to do. So I am going to be focusing on some work with TikTok. And I'm planning on taking a break from the YouTube channel for the rest of this year. We're almost into Thanksgiving, and with trying to do more things that are going to require more editing, I felt like it would be nice to take a break and set down posting lengthy YouTube videos on here for a bit. I have had some really incredible interviews over the course of this year, and I am actually lining up some new ones that I'll be sharing next year. So, yeah, I'm working on things for the channel, but I am going to be taking a break from posting on the channel. I'll probably share reels as I post them on TikTok and Instagram, but I think, yeah, I just need to take a break from focusing on the channel. It's a lot working a day job and operating two YouTube platforms. But I love all of it, and I feel really good about the work that I'm doing, and I'm really passionate about it. But I feel like as I'm taking on something new, it might be good for me to set something down, like the channel for a bit, just so I can figure out more of that direction that I'm doing. So I'm definitely being called to doing more cooking, and potentially that might be something that'll lead to cooking classes, maybe. I'm trying to figure all of that out still. But I feel like I have a lot to celebrate with the Confident Vegan. It's been 2 years now. The Confident Vegan has been around for a little over 2 years. I rebranded my channel. It was originally Confidently Be You before the Confident Vegan. And prior to that, it was Conquer Your Chaos. So it's been a constant evolution since 2020. 2019, I think, is when I first created the channel Conquer Your Chaos. And then I changed it to Confidently Be You, and then I rebranded it to the Confident Vegan back in October of 2023. And it's been an amazing journey. I have had the opportunity to interview lots of incredible vegans, share their story and how they are contributing to the world. And I've even also interviewed some non-vegans as well who've also had an important contribution to support vegans on their journey. And I've kept all my content prior to the Confident Vegan because all those interviews are valuable as well. And I'm very big on personal development and personal growth. So I've kept all of that. And even my really awkward early videos are still fun to look at. So, I've known other YouTubers who've shared how they keep their old content up just to show that trajectory of growth. So I've decided to do the same thing. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Yeah, I'm just really grateful to all of you who've been a part of this journey, whether you've been guests, audience members, both. I appreciate all the support you have given me over the past couple of years, and I'm excited to see what 2026 has to bring. So, with that, I'm going to wrap up. But yeah, I'm on that vegan morning show every Monday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern with Kimberly. So, go check us out there and check out. I'll be active on Instagram. I'm working on being more active on Instagram with content and uh, TikTok. So if you want to go follow me on TikTok to see when I start posting, go ahead, please do so and help support that. I think I only have 2 followers, so because I have only a couple of friends. So if you would like to go check that out and see when I start posting there, I appreciate all the support. And with that, I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you celebrate it, as well as holiday season. And you can always connect with me on Instagram or TikTok and reach out to me if you need any support. And also let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions or thoughts about everything I have shared in this video. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So I hope you all take care and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.